Destin here, and let's talk about this Destiny 2 reveal trailer. The tower's gone, your vault is gone, and the game is coming to PC as well as the regular platforms on September 8th.
Yeah, right?
Beyond the destruction, the Red Legion of Cabal under leader Ghaul have been revealed, and according to the press release, he has stripped the city's guardians of their power and forced the survivors to flee. What does that mean? Well, let's talk about the very first shot. The Cabal are invading, the Traveler is damaged, and the city is in ruin. I point out the Traveler because many fans have noticed not a single ghost makes an appearance in the video. Those ghosts from the original were created by the Traveler, and if they're not around, I'm wondering if it means permadeath for some characters. Maybe, or maybe that plot point will be revealed at a later date. Regardless, Zavala is still here, surrounded by Titans, Hunters, Warlocks, and each species is presented from human to Exo to Awoken. We know the status of Zavala, Lord Shaxx, Ikora Rey, and Cayde 6, but we have yet to see the Cryptarch, Amanda Holliday, any of the faction leads, and the fact that a few key characters are missing has left us wondering where they are. Maybe we'll find them as we venture into space. We know the tower is in total ruin, and according to the press release, we will not be sticking around this area very long. It reads, you'll have to venture to mysterious, unexplored worlds of our solar system to discover an arsenal of weapons and devastating new combat abilities. This makes me think that taking the tower back would be the ending after you've built up your character through the length of the campaign. The press release continues saying, you must reunite humanity's scattered heroes, stand together, and fight back to reclaim our home. Now, let's jump back to the 9-second mark as we see Cayde 6 with Ikora Rey and a new group. It would seem that the Vanguards are separated, and I have to wonder if that means you'll start with a different group depending on the class you pick. There is a potential that they've had to scramble together smaller factions after this assault and are trying to figure out how to pick up the pieces. We also get our first glimpse at some of the armor, like the Queensguard gear being worn by this Titan, we see it again later, and also some new weapons like the Suros shotgun and the Omolon Pulse or Scout Rifle being wielded by this Hunter. Of course, there's still Vanguard weapons throughout, but it's awesome to see that Omolon and Suros are making a return. So that's where they're at. Let's talk about the Cabal. Here we see the new Cabal Phalanx, the guy with the orange shield, with a member of the Red Guard behind him. He's the guy with 2 giant blades. It also looks like some Cabal have smaller shields, thank God, but their leader Ghaul is the most intimidating and is the commander of this new Red Legion. It's a subtle touch in this scene, but we do see Zavala saving Cayde 6's life. Does that mean that they're going to tie these two together in some deeper way? We'll see, but with the focus according to Bungie being to develop a dramatic, cinematic story and missions with relatable characters, it would be fantastic to see that happen. Speaking of the story, we later see more of this aspect. Humans are helping Guardians, children are in peril, and that gives a lot of weight to who you're protecting, something sorely lacking from the original. Now there's a face to who you're saving, and it all starts in this scene with our Vanguards in the Hall of Guardians. Another weapon at the Cabal's disposal are these dog-like creatures we see attacking Cayde as he tries to get survivors out of the city. It could be possible that the Red Legion have these dog creatures similar to how the Skyburners have Scion companions. So, they've destroyed the city and all of your weapons, but maybe not all the Guardian ships. At 45 seconds, we see this gigantic Red Legion ship surrounded by tons of Cabal Harvester dropships filled with enemies, and one tiny Guardian ship actually doing something instead of just loading into a mission. I hope this means we get to use our spaceships to fight this time. Finally, the most important part, this Titan who's totally stoked for the sequel. Seriously though, we know that there's an Osiris and Rasputin DLC on the way. We know that there is a gameplay reveal coming on May 18th and that there is a beta this summer. The press release was also sure to confirm new PvP maps and modes and the fact that you're going to be able to customize your character with more options than ever before to enhance your abilities. I cannot wait to figure out what that means. I'm obviously excited for the sequel, but how do you feel? Do these story aspects get you more invested? Let us know in the comments below, and for more on Destiny, keep it right here on IGN.
My stuff.
Today we know our enemy. His name is
Gary or Gil. Glenn? Is it? I don't know. It's something with a G.
Ghaul. I know you.